All right, have you heard of range anxiety?
It's something that electric car owners deal with, but at this year's auto show, there are experts on hand to help you cure it. Bobby Laurie is live in Harrisburg with more. Good morning, Bobby.
Good morning, Taylor and James. That's right. Range anxiety is a real thing, isn't it, Jack? So it's mostly, not mostly, generally just for folks that own electric cars. But what is range anxiety?
So range anxiety with an electric vehicle is, worrying about where you're going to get your next charge to fill up your car, because it's not like a gas station where there's one on every corner nowadays.
Right. So generally, like right now, we're finding charging stations at malls, and some shopping stores have them on the side of the road, but they're not everywhere. They're not along the highway. You can't just pull off the highway and recharge. So the anxiety comes in, and you're driving, and all of a sudden you realize you have 50 miles left, and now you have 50 miles to find the next charging station. But also the weather impacts the amount of charge that your electric vehicle has.
Correct. Yeah, the battery performance is impacted with the cold weather. When you have to run the heater, that takes down your battery power. So, trying to figure out where you're going to get that charge is a big thing, or making sure you're charging at home before you leave that day.
Yeah, so speaking of at home, we were saying that there's going to be some experts on hand here at the auto show to actually help you cure your range anxiety. And one of the things you could do is install some of these chargers at home so that you at least always know where your next charge is coming from.
Yeah, charging at home is a great option for people. It's less expensive. You can charge your vehicle overnight, and then you have a full charge in the morning. There's some great options for home install, and they're not that expensive anymore. You just kind of, with 240 volt electricity, kind of just like your dryer, you plug it in and away you go the next day.
It's a different way of thinking about it, just like your dryer. I looked up to the vehicle right now that's on the market with the most range for an electric vehicle is the Volkswagen ID.4, and you can actually see that here.
Yeah, you can see the ID.4 has over 300 miles of range. That'll get you most places nowadays, and you can charge it at home then too.
Now, I've showed you a lot of cars today, and different recreational vehicles as well. But James, I did find a car for you. I think this, no, not this one. I think this would be perfect. What do you think?
You know what, Bobby? It looks a little small for me. Maybe, you know what? You keep it.
It's electric, though. I thought this would be exactly what you wanted.
No range anxiety for me with that one. Bobby, I just want to ask you this too really quickly about the car show there. I mean, this is your first year here with this, and what always amazes me about the car show is how they have transformed the farm show, which was just a couple weeks ago, into this. Just talk about that transformation.
We've been talking about that a lot actually this morning. Yeah, they really changed everything around from the farm show to the auto show quite quickly. Shockingly, the smell is gone. Now you have the new car smell throughout the building, which is a more pleasant aroma, I would say, as you're walking around the farm show complex. And there's carpeting everywhere. The hay is gone. It's a much cleaner and easier to navigate environment. I'll put it that way.
Absolutely. Bobby Laurie live for us there at the auto show. Thanks so much. We'll be